Okay, so let's do some crisis management. You're having a panic attack, or you feel like you're going to have a panic attack. You're suffering from anxiety. Right now, your heart rate is through the roof. Your stomach's dropped out of your belly. It feels like the whole world's going to end and everything's going to go wrong. And that's a fair enough thing to kind of feel when you're about to have a panic attack. Now, how can we make this something that doesn't cause you a huge amount of problems for the rest of your life? The first thing that you need to recognize is that often anxiety comes from us thinking about things that haven't happened and probably will not happen, okay? Often an anxiety attack happens because we are overthinking something. We are thinking that there is something that's going to happen. So for instance, I'll give you an example. Your boss wants to speak to you. And you have, a naturally kind of guilty conscience and a fear that you're going to be sacked. So your boss could be just wanting to talk to you about anything. However, your immediate response and your brain goes into overdrive and into panic, thinking that gotta watch those people pulling out there, guys. Your brain goes into overdrive, thinking that something bad's going to happen. Now, there is a beautiful acronym for fear, which is false events appearing real, F-E-A-R, false events appearing real. And I want you in this moment when you're feeling anxious to recognize that a lot of the thoughts that you've thought in your head that were going to happen, that were bad things, have actually never happened, have never come true, and often lead you to think things in your present moment that, kind of wrecks your, these thoughts that you're having kind of wreck your sort of feelings. That's my water bottle. Sort of wreck your feelings in the present moment unnecessarily. Because the truth of the matter is that a lot of the things that you've worried about, and you know this is truthful, a lot of the things that you've worried about on your daily life, daily basis, have never come true. It's true, isn't it? It's very true. A lot of the things you've been worried about, a lot of things you've been anxious about have never come true. And so it's really important to recognize that often when we are thinking these fearful thoughts and we're thinking that bad stuff is going to happen to us, it's not, and it doesn't. Okay? Now, the reason why we have these thoughts is through an overactive sort of anxiety response. It was something that was primordially put in to protect us. However, now in the modern world, we often get triggered into having like a really severe anxiety response unnecessarily, when actually there's nothing to worry about, okay? And it's just that we're making up scenarios in our head to frighten ourselves, to freak ourselves out, that leads us into these anxiety reactions that are unnecessary, okay? So how do we get out of it? Now we know, we can understand that what we're thinking is probably not going to happen. We're thinking that we're catastrophizing and we're creating situations in our head that is wrecking our present moment. Right now, there probably is nothing bad happening to you. If you're having a panic attack and you're watching this video, or you're having an anxiety attack, or you're feeling anxious and you're watching this video, right now, there probably isn't anything happening to you other than the stuff that you are creating in your head. Okay, does that make sense? So, in this moment, I want you to root yourself in the present moment. Okay, and this is an exercise called grounding. There's a few things that we can do to get you grounded in the present moment. One of the things I would like you to do is, I don't know what this is called. I'm going to call it the rainbow of... Yeah, I'm going to call it the grounding rainbow. There you go. The grounding rainbow. So anyway, the grounding rainbow. I want you to sit around and I want you to look now, and I want you to look for one red thing. Okay? Look around your room, try and find something that is the colour red. At the moment, I can see the British Heart Foundation. There's a store over here. It's got a bright red front. Now I want you to look for two blue things, okay? So look around your environment and you're going to see if you can spot two blue things. So I can see there is a sign up there that's blue. The car in front of me is blue, okay? And you'll start to notice lots of blue things now. People with blue jeans, there's a blue top, there's a blue sign, there's a blue Barclays sign, there's lots of blue. So I'm really beginning to root myself in the present moment. And then you're going to look for three green things, okay? So have a little look around your environment and you're going to try and find three green things. Green car, green writing on the sign, green bushes over there, green light, beautiful, okay? So you can start to find lots of different things. Then have a little look. So you've got your three green things. I want you to see if you can find 4 yellow things. Beautiful. The light's just turned yellow on that side. I can see a yellow box, a yellow pedestrian sign. There's another yellow sign over there. There's a yellow sign there. I'm starting to root myself in the present moment. And whilst you are busying, okay, that primordial part of your brain that's gone into meltdown, you are in this present moment looking, you're giving it a chore, you're giving it an action. Now, often, your primordial brain, I call it the caveman in your mind, he is a wonderful, wonderful person and he is there to help you. But when left to his own resources, he often fucks everything up for you, okay? So, if in that moment, when he's gone on one, okay, we just kind of go, okay, caveman's gone on one, he's become triggered, he thinks there's something to be frightened for, he's doing what he's supposed to do, he's thinking about you and he's trying to make sure that you stay safe. So we have to say thank you very much, little caveman. I really appreciate the help that you've gone into at the moment. However, the things that you're thinking at the moment are false events appearing real, nothing bad is happening, and I want you to self-soothe and then give your monkey mind, your caveman in your mind, give him the task of looking for things. Okay, blue things, yellow things, red things, whatever. If you have sight problems or anything like that, you don't want to look for colours, you can try and find, 2 sounds, 3 textures. If you like touching things, it can find something hard, find something soft. Use all of your senses, and this will help you to bring you back into the present moment, to root you back in the reality that's happening right now, rather than the stuff that's happening in your head that is all fantasy. Okay, and they're shitty fantasies. They're not lovely fantasies that are, you're with, I don't know, Aquaman, and it's, in your Ariel, and it's like wonderful, and there's unicorns and angels and all sorts of stuff. What's actually going on is that you are creating fantasies that mess with your head and make you miserable. Okay, and that's not what the human brain is supposed to do. The human brain is supposed to be there for your friend, to be your friend, to help you to create and manifest into the future the things that you want. However, far too many of us sit and think and ponder and ruminate over the stuff that we don't want and then wonder why this shit is happening in our lives, because you are the creator of your own universe, okay? And you can tell that that is very true, because right now, if you think bad thoughts and you think things that are going to make you feel crappy, right now in your present moment, you're going to feel shit and you're going to feel crappy. Okay, so remember that your mind is your most powerful advocate and your biggest enemy. Okay, your mind is your most powerful advocate and your biggest enemy. And if you don't get it checked and you don't keep it in control, because you are in control of your thoughts, regardless of how it feels. Okay, I know some of you are thinking like, no, I'm not good. The only reason why you are maybe butting against that at this current moment in time is because you haven't practiced and you haven't learned how to control your mind. That's it. It's absolutely ridiculous if you think that you can't control your thoughts. Your thoughts are happening within you. Your thoughts are the same as saying like, oh, I can't control, my fingers. It's like, no, you can control your fingers. Everything that you're thinking, everything that you're doing is part of yourself and your system. And you are in control of it. And the only reason why you feel you're not in control of it is because you haven't taken time to learn how to control it. That's it. Period. And I will not accept any other fucking information about that at all. You can argue me until the cows come home, but I tell you now, you are in control of your mind, and you must learn to control your mind. You must learn to control your thoughts, because if you don't, you will have a very miserable life, and you will affect your internal environment consistently and unnecessarily. Okay? So, in this moment, big deep breaths. Remember that the breath is healing, the air, oxygen, all of that is really, really important, really, really empowering. Make sure that you are looking after your breath, you're focusing and rooting yourself in this moment, and just take a minute. If you're really suffering, just take 5 minutes, go and sit somewhere quiet, sit somewhere where you can sit with yourself and you can process some of the stuff that's going on, okay? So I'm Law of Attraction. If you want to work with me, guys, I coach one-on-one. I run healing day retreats in Bristol where we look at trauma work, we look at integration of the inner child. We do some shamanic healing work. And energy work. It's blissful. There's music, there's vegan food, there's me, there's joy, and there's community. So get your butts over into Bristol. The next one is the 8th of May. Tickets are £75. I am running a competition at the moment on Instagram, so if you do want to come and see if you can win a free ticket, or get 50% off your ticket, or win a little goodie bag full of nice things that make you feel good about yourself, then yeah, get on over to the Instagram at Lau Attraction, and you'll find me on there. There's a post somewhere. Have a little scroll down. It looks like a beige, a beige tile. It's great when people don't indicate. Yeah, it looks like a beige tile. There's a video in there. I don't know what you need to do. Have a look at it. Anyway, find it, have a look at it. And yeah, I hope to see you guys there. I do one-on-one coaching. If you want to get in touch, any questions, any need, anything, give me a message. I'd love to hear from you guys. Hello at lauofattraction.co.uk, and that's LAU, like Laura. It's a pun. I'm very clever, I know. I love you all. I'll see you soon. Take care of yourselves. Bye. You are going to... Oh, I love it. The guy over there. I love this guy's shop, and he's got Gaia in the window. Beautiful. Sorry, just got distracted.